Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Joondalup right now and on board a Joondalup Line train today, which is actually only 3 cars, and all of the trains up here are actually all 3 cars because it is just running between Joondalup and Butler here. So that's why. So, because of Joondalup Line shutdown, Perth to Joondalup shut down during the middle of the day, so that's why all the trains are just running between Joondalup and Butler. At night time, they're going to increase the length and just terminate at Whitfords, but during the midday, it's all the way to Joondalup here. So we have a shuttle train loop journey right here from Joondalup to Butler, and we'll go back to Joondalup. So I will try to actually get the shot of the train entering the sidings, but actually a little bit hard because there's staff on the platform and those guys are going to be annoying. So next station, Currambine. Now later I'm going to show you the Joondalup Desto on the train, which is actually kind of a rare one. But now earlier when I was filming the bus journey, I got stopped by the driver. Not the whole journey. I filmed like half of the express, of the 904 express, and then during the Whitfords to Edgewater section I got stopped. So that's why I'm gonna go back there and actually try to get a different bus to just do that section, because that is needed for that express video. And I do want to do it when the day is out, when the light is out. I don't want to actually like do it like when it's like dark. So now later on I might take a different route just to go down to Whitfords. I don't really need to take the 904, but
next station,
Currambine. Now actually when this train entered from the sidings earlier on, it actually said this is Joondalup. That is so funny. I just want to hear the announcement whether they're going to have Butler to Joondalup later on at Butler. I made it to Joondalup. I mean, made it to Currambine, I made it to Joondalup. No.
this is Currambine.
This is Currambine.
Doors closing. Next station, Clarkson.
Next station, Clarkson. I really actually like that. I mean, I don't like it, but I just found it funny that the next station, Clarkson, actually needs to have them pause with the announcement. Is next station, Clarkson. That's such a long gap between that word. And then I will go back to Joondalup. I would try to film the train entering the sidings, but I'd probably just give you a shot of a train actually inside the sidings instead. I might do some other routes to go down to Whitfords later on, so it's just whichever route actually is fastest. But fastest of course is 904, but I just don't want to bump into that driver again. He's doing an all-stop service, so I'm actually a little... I don't really want him to actually be on my all-stop service later on, because I do want to film at the front. Usually, actually that's the first time ever a driver actually stopped me. Literally no drivers ever stopped me. Literally no drivers ever stopped me before. I really want to bump into that driver the last time when I did the 904 at night. That guy is the best, still. And we also have the 3329. That driver is also good. He's doing all stops actually. Oh, he's doing all stops, so I'm just gonna wait for the 3329 because Mark sent me his shift, and he's literally doing all stops all day until actually 6 p.m. later on when he go back to the depot. So that's why. So later on when I do the all stops, I'll be fine with him. Because Mark sent me the shift, I can actually refer to that driver's shift, and I'm just going to wait for his bus. 3329, that's his bus. So I'm just going to take a look at the shift over here. Yes, he's doing all stops. Ah, no, he's doing some expresses too. Okay. That is not cool. He's doing some expresses as well. Ah!
Next station, Clarkson.
Ah, no, he's doing express afterwards. Damn. Damn, he's doing express afterwards. There's only 4 trips for him and he's doing express afterwards. Looking at the timer, 16:20, Perth Busport.
This is Clarkson.
Yeah, he's doing express later on back to Perth. Damn, I missed his bus. Damn it. I might take his bus later on up to Joondalup though. But he was not gonna make it up here on time. He's doing all stops up to Joondalup, so well, we made it to Clarkson.
Next station, Butler, where this service terminates.
Next station, Butler, where this service terminates. Now actually before, they don't have the terminating announcement for Butler, but they recently added it in, which is actually pretty funny. Now that guy 3225, I think he's based at Joondalup depot or Noragup, so that's why I will seldom bump into him, so that's why no worries. Screw these drivers, man. That actually doesn't. Alright, so also there are new freeway actually opened up for over here. So some of the new freeways have opened up. So that's why it looks a little bit different over here with new freeway. Which the 904 is actually have the path changed after it hit Clarkson. It's actually using the new freeway now instead of actually taking inside. Here we are in Noragup here. Tons of B series because there's literally only I don't know how many B series running up here right now. 3-car trains and they're just running 3 of them, 3 or 4 of them. We're on set 110, which is actually not a very good set. We're arriving at Butler very soon. Okay, slowing down. Oh, change of drivers. Because here are Noragup, so that's why it should be change of drivers. Yep, change of drivers. Alright, here we go. We cut a little bit, change of drivers here. Alright, continue our way after changing of drivers. C series. Here at Noragup C series. That's set 127. That's just the first C-Series set right there. Everything is ready for that set right there, parked. Very nice. Which I've seen that one before on one of my videos with that epic spot video at Claysbrook. It's been a while since I've done a video up here, so we're going all the way up, and I will take back down to Joondalup. It's basically the same section, but we're just doing a loop because this is just a shuttle train full journey already. So because it's actually 3 cars, so basically he can actually enter a little bit faster instead of actually wasting time. No signal up here for my phone apparently. Now someone said that there's actually a C-Series parked up here. Let's see whether it's true or not.
Next station, Butler, where this service terminates.
Doesn't look like it. Next station, Butler, where this service terminates. Let's see which side opens. Not even at the station yet. Crossing over this side. That's the normal side, so he really doesn't need to go actually all the way to the front for this, but this is the middle car, so he's literally going all the way to the front. Like what's the point? Seriously. Oh my gosh, just stop already. You're a 3-car train, you don't need to go all the way to the front.
Mommy's over there. That's Mommy. Where? Over there. Just remember that I'm saying that we saw Shadow. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Literally, he's going all the way to the front. Like, what?
Stop.
Literally, what's the point?
This is Butler.
We saw Shadow.
He literally drove all the way to the front. Like, what? Literally, he can just stop at the front instead of actually going all the way to the end of the platform. Like, WTF for this one. And here it is, Joondalup display board. Stops at Clarkson, Currambine, and Joondalup. So, we'll wait for this guy to go back and then we'll do another service. Back to Joondalup. I just heard the announcement. Joondalup passengers, your next service departs from platform 1. The train stops all stations. That's so stupid. Well, we're still waiting for this guy to go back, and I want to show you guys the Joondalup desto up there, so that's why we're going to wait for the driver to come over here and set it up, and I will show you guys the Joondalup desto. Why the hell is it in caps? What? Why is it in caps? And why is it blinking so much? What? Okay, that's a fail. Well, that's a fail, but it should not be caps. There's actually a desto that's actually... What? Perth? What? Where's the Joondalup desto? What? Wait, where's the Joondalup desto? Seriously. I don't know what is this guy doing. He didn't set up the Joondalup desto and it still says this train runs from Perth, Butler to Perth. Well, we wait for the train to depart now. Alright, now it's going back time. The announcement did say this train runs from Butler to Perth, stopping at all stations. Wow, this is such a hard closing of the doors. Wow. Anyways, now we go back to Joondalup. And I will go down to Whitfords, and then we'll take another bus back up to do that section, and I'll go back down to Whitfords, and I will do an all stops service back to the city. Hopefully I get a good driver, because I'm really sick of having drivers stopping me.
Clarkson.
Next station, Clarkson. Now, like I said did I say anything in the train video on the Bombardier line earlier on? I think I did. But there is a 944 running tonight. That's basically the express between Perth and Whitfords, because at night they extends the train a little bit more to Whitfords instead. So that's why the 904 will be running normal all stations from Perth to Whitfords at night time, while they will be running the 944 express from Perth to Whitfords. So later I'm going to take that, but I'm not going to film it because the express station is literally the same. The sun is actually on this side of the train, which is actually kind of annoying. We'll pass through Joondalup Depot. We'll have another shot on the C series. Although we're actually running on the other side of the depot, because for this side, this section of Joondalup Line is actually two directions are actually on either side of the depot. So we're actually very far away from the C series right now. Well, if you guys still can see it, C series all the way at the back, but it's already blocked, so I find no chance. Unfortunate. Let's see what we see on the other end here. Nope, it's completely blocked by all of the B series, it's all at the back, so no.
Next station, Clarkson.
Next station, Clarkson.
This is
Clarkson.
Doors closing. Next station, Currambine.
Okay, so contacting Mark right now. Mark said there's an enthusiast driver driving a B12 on the 904. So that's an all-stop bus, but for the express and all stops, the section between Whitfords and Joondalup are the exact same, so that's why it doesn't matter. That's why it doesn't matter. I just need to fill that section in. I'm just going to combine it together.
Next station, Currambine.
Alright, Currambine.
This is Currambine. Doors closing.
Alright, Currambine. Next is Joondalup. I'm actually contacting Mark, so that's why not too many things talking right now, but hopefully Mark is actually on that B12. I need him to be on that B12. He's not. Damn. Now that bus have like 3 more stops, and I need to get down to Whitfords before him arrive.
Next station, Joondalup.
Next station, Joondalup. No terminating announcement, but it will be terminating, so I will just run out because staff on the platform, very scary. Now I need to rush a 904 down to Whitfords to get that B12. I don't want to miss that. We're arriving at Joondalup. Unfortunately, I'm not going to show you guys the tracks for the sidings. I just have to run right up to take a 904 quickly to get back down to Whitfords. I need to get that B12 because that's an enthusiast driver. So if I film on that bus, I'm for sure safe. So if he's doing all stops after that, after the all stations journey, I hope he does that because I need to do an all stops journey. I don't want a stupid driver for that. If he is doing that, then it's going to be perfect. I hope he does that. But right now, it's actually having the shifts actually switching around for the sections that when they're running all stops up, they will run the express down. So we have arrived at Joondalup, almost there. It's actually pretty long, this section.
Next station, Joondalup. This train terminates at this station. All passengers, please alight.
Okay, at least this announcement exists. If there are no, even this announcement doesn't exist, and that's such a big problem. All right, time to get off. Oh, ding dong!
Good afternoon, please be advised this service terminates at Joondalup. A replacement bus service is available for stations between Joondalup and Perth. Thank you.
And here we are back at Joondalup, 3 cars. It's going to stop all the way at the front again. Staff is ready to kick people out, so the cut on the train. I'm just going to run straight up to the buses. All 3-car trains today, so. Alright, let's get up. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here's another train just entering to Butler. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Click on these videos up top, and peace.